What's going on, everybody? Mega Man Max here today, and in this video, we're going to be reviewing the Transformers More Than Meets the Eye Collection 40th Anniversary Hound. Well, the head sculpt, the first things first, I wish that we could have seen him more in the film, because the only time we get to see him was on that shuttle that set it on his box. And yet, we are still trying to figure out why did they release this so late during this year. Don't get me wrong, the box art looks very great for this kind of figure. And yet, I'm so glad that I was able to get him. Shout out to my dad, thank you very much. To Dan Robinson, thank you for giving me this. And this is one of the most expensive figures that was online for the Legacy Pack, and I'm so happy that they were able to reissue this to the 40th anniversary. So, and yet, let's see. I forgot my line. Hold on. Sorry, this is my first video. That's why it's couldn't think of something. But anyway, the detail I wish they could have made a new mold of this, but I'm honestly happy they actually made a figure for this kind of stuff. Anyway, for details wise, his head looks gorgeous. I like the color green of his military. He looks like a military, an old one like they did with Age of Extinction, you know, like the military version. He looks like he was made in the military back in a long time ago. So, not gonna lie. So, anyway, firing through the articulation, his head is on a ball joint. This could barely look up, but it can turn left to right. His shoulders can kick forward, backwards, and out to the side. And his knees can do way past 90. The hands can rotate. His waist can turn left to right. His legs can stick out. And he has ankle tilts. Alright, and now for the accessories is his blaster. For some reason, like, this kind of that Hound would have had better accessories, you know, like he did with his other gun. Instead of putting his shoulder launcher, they would actually use his actual gun like they did in the show. But anyways, our next one is his shoulder cannon. You know, for the shoulder cannon, I sort of wish he would actually use it, like to fire missiles and all that kind of stuff in the show. I don't really know if he actually did it or not in the show. I just wish they did it like they did with Sideswipe and Mirage or something, instead of just using it as like part of decoration. I did that for fun, so you're welcome. Anyway, time to do some transformations. All you have to do is push this back, pull both of his arms out until you hear a click, then do the windshield and lift that up. Then you want to lift this whole chest piece and lift it all the way up. And then you want to push, if I can get this. Alright, push the whole arm, both of the arms in there. And that's like half of the transformation done. Now, this is going to be like the same thing for both of these. So, you want to pull both of these legs out and turn and move them like this, and then snap this piece into place, and then push his oh no, all right, and then push his legs in, and then bring this all the sorry, it's my first. So, and then push all his pieces Mother trucker. Alright. Okay, then. Until they... sorry, it's taking me so long, so... Alright, once you get it to this position, before you snap on these, you want to turn... You see this tab right there? You want to turn it, and you see this tab right there, and just push it into place. And then tab on the wheels. You may want to tab on the wheels first if you like it, do it better. It might be way easier. And then snap this into place. Make sure everything is tabbed in. And boom! That's Hound in his ult mode. So for the weapon storage, you want to put his shoulder cannon on this side, or this side if you like it better. And I just thought of maybe putting also the blaster on there, so that way you don't actually lose it. For throw ability, it's actually pretty good. So, for now, let's transform him back into his robot mode. Let me just give it a second. And we'll be doing some size comparisons before we wrap up this video. For my first video. I know I'm not very good at making these kinds of videos, but I want to try to make it special for you guys, even though my setup is not really good. So, and maybe during the future I will be telling some more information on my shorts about more of the Transformers, like if there's anything new coming up for the new Transformers movie coming out for number 8. Be honest. And also Mother's Day is coming up. Let me know in the comments below what did you get for your mother. Remember, your mother... I'm sorry, I'm not good with speeches. That's why I'm... Alright. Now we got Hound back on his robot mode. Now, let me just go get some figures. Couple B. So yeah, these are all my figures. You. Oh, frick. Excuse me. Anyway, so for size comparisons, here he is with Age of the Prime's Sure Shot. I would sort of believe that I would take Sure Shot over, it's either between these two. I like Hound more, but Sure Shot has, like, something better to it. It's either between the head sculpt or his ult mode, but whatever. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Here he is next to Thrust. Earthrise Thrust. I like when the wings for this Thrust, I kind of like it better like this than he looked like in his G1 form. But that's my opinion, just so you know. If you like it better to be like this, you know, like what I mean, just let me know in the comments below, and then it's okay. And for the next one, Ultra Magnus, the big boy. So yeah, Ultra Magnus, I wish Hound was like more seen in the movie, and he would actually had his actual voice actor to be in the movie, than just going back to the Autobot shuttle and never see him again in season 3 or 4. So, tough luck. But Ultra Magnus is actually pretty good. So, next one. And then, wait, who else? Let me grab some of the big boys. This one. This is not actually a Transformer, but it works. So, it's this robot model kit guy that will work for the show. So, let's put him back. And then finally, stacked up against Optimus Prime. I will be gonna try to get a new one for the I'm gonna try to get a new version of the 86 Optimus, the original one, because my antennas are broken. And if you could see right here, if my camera can actually focus, is that he has chip marks on his face. So, and lastly, let's stack him up against Megatron. I might get the battle damage one too. I like the battle damage one, especially the head sculpt. You cannot deny on the face sculpt. Alright, so wrapping up this review on Transformers Studio Series 86 Hound. Appearance-wise, not bad at all. But for deluxe, for $28, that was actually a very good price on Target app. So, I'd like to get your comments below on this guy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!